Hold on. Why isn't it popping up? I don't understand. Hold on. Come on. Hold on a minute. I don't understand why it's not showing up. No, I'm trying to find my YouTube live. I'll be right with you. Give me just a second. I cleared out my, there we go. My cache and stuff on my computer, and now my computer is acting nuts. Hey guys, sorry, my computer is acting like all kinds of nuts today. I cleared out all the trash and stuff from my computer, and now it's acting kind of weird. Hang on, Danny. Control C. Hey guys, I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to get Danny up here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Danny. Like I said, my computer's acting all kinds of funny. Come on. Give me 1 minute, Danny. Hello, everyone. I'm trying to get Danny up here. Trying to get you up here. As soon as my computer wants to act right. Control C. Doesn't want to paste it. Why? I don't understand that. It's not wanting to paste the link. Oh boy. It's not wanting to paste the link, and I don't know why. Hold on, guys. Hold on. 1 minute. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Ugh. Hi everyone. I'm sorry I'm on Messenger right now. I'm trying to send him a link and my computer does not want to act right. Okay. Let's, yes. All right. Good night, babe. Make sure that everything's locked up. See, it doesn't want to paste it. Why not? I'm going to send it to you in Hangouts to see if that works. It is not wanting to work. Shoot. I don't understand why it's not doing what it's supposed to. There we go. I think it finally worked. Try it now. I got it in Hangouts and on Messenger. Hi, Donna. Hi, Will. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Jonathan. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Vicki. Hello, everybody I missed. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get him up here, and my computer's being a pain in my butt today.
Hey, there's more than one way to get a bloody cat in there. Ha!
Yeah, really.
Say, there you go. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Danny. How are you?
I'm okay. Hi, Jonathan. Hi, Evan.
How was your birthday today, Jonathan?
Hi, Lindell. Hi, Will. Hi, Colleen. Hi,
Vicky.
Hi, Karen. There's Karen, too. Guess I got to look at the chat. I can't remember everyone that was here. Who did I miss? Donna? Yeah.
Donna, hello.
Melinda's here. Yeah. Donna, yeah, Will. I think I got everybody now. There.
Hi, Linda Lee. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Will. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Jonathan. Happy birthday, Jonathan. Hi, Melinda.
Hello, country girl. Pranormal.
Hi, country girl. Hi, Kay. Hi, Woody.
Hi, Julie.
Okay, Julie. Not a problem, honey. Yeah, it was Jonathan's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Jonathan.
Okay.
I'm doing all right. I'll do better once my coffee's finished perking. Hi, Woody.
Hey, I'm missing it. Well, I have another feather somewhere, but these are the feathers I have.
Oh, nice.
They're blue jay feathers. I have another one. I think it's on my desk, but
Oh, you could use all three. They're different enough that you can tell which one's which.
yeah.
Perfect. Beautiful feathers.
Thank you. I'm not gonna say how I got them. My
Don't
cat.
tell me that you ran up.
No, my cat's got a bird.
Oh, I was gonna say, don't tell me you ran up to the bird and pulled his feathers out.
No. My cat's got a bird the other day. My outside cat.
Well, there you go.
I got another one too. I think it's on my. I got him laying on my shelf on my desk. But I'm still going to, like, maybe mark the bottom of them so I can remember which one's which.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. You can make a little flag with a masking tape and just write on it.
Yeah. So hopefully, if it doesn't rain on Friday, going to the abandoned cemetery, and then Friday is my dad's birthday
Oh, nice.
in heaven, so I'm going to be doing spirit box that night.
Friday. What am I doing Friday? I don't think I'm doing anything, so hopefully I can be here. As long as I don't get any emergency calls, I should be able to be. I just don't know what's. There's a couple cases in town that I might have to run in and go help out, but I'm hoping not. You know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired at the moment, but I'm finally recuperated from the last, couple times.
Yeah.
But I'd like to take a week, another week off if I can. Eh?
Oh, I understand. Hi, Kevin. Hi, honey.
Hello, Kevin.
How you doing, little brother? I call you my little brother.
So my series is going really good with So You Want to Be a Paranormal Investigator, do you? You know, that series is going really good.
Yeah, I've seen the last one.
And so I'm quite enjoying that series. I put out a cinema today. If anybody would like a special class or a certain topic or something to be worked on, to leave a message on there, then that way, at a later date, I'm going to look at them and make classes up as we see fit.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I can't wait till I get Karen's package, man. Karen made me some stuff.
Well, apparently yours is going to be at your place in about 7 days, according to the.
Okay. I got to watch my mailbox.
It's going to be in a bag like this.
Okay.
Okay. I got a friend of mine to make this for you. Well, I made a bunch of them for me, but anyway, I told him I wanted black and red, and this is what he made. Well, she made, and so.
Okay.
So look for that. That's what's going to be coming. All right.
Alrighty. And my cigarette case came, but it's only for short cigarettes, so it doesn't help me because I smoke 100s. So I'm going to give it to his daughter because she smokes the shorts.
No, I gotta grab a coffee.
That's fine.
It's finally done. Yahoo!
Well, that's cool, Julie.
Oh yes, you beautiful.
Needs a little bit of break work, Will? Yeah, you got to have breaks. You got to have breaks. Mine are good now. Yeah, since I cleared out my computer, it's gotten slower.
Yeah, it's weird, eh? Oh, coffee. I love your color of your skin, the way you move around and around, the way you smell. Hmm. How you feel on my lips. I
Okay.
love you, coffee. Hmm. Lie to me. Lie to me some more, coffee. Yes, coffee's my best friend. Me and coffee, we've done a lot together.
Thank you for the heads up there, Donna.
Yep.
Everybody says coffee, coffee.
Hey, Martha. Oh no, Maria. Sorry.
Hi, Maria. Hi, honey.
Well, tomorrow's your
Oh,
birthday.
it's your birthday.
No.
Happy early birthday, Maria.
Oh, next time, Lynn. Not today though. One of these days though.
That's cool. That's cool, Julie. Yeah, these are gonna be the ones like Danny has.
Oh, you want to see my stones I use for my spirit talking?
Yes.
I'll show you those. When I'm doing other different types of things, like different works. Depending on what I'm doing. Sometimes I use feathers, sometimes I use stones, eh? That's my body stone.
That's
See
pretty.
that? Isn't that pretty?
Yes, that is pretty.
And this is my bloodstone.
I have a bloodstone, but Cardiac said it's not the real bloodstone, it's a fake one.
And this is my cerulean agate.
That's pretty. That's pretty.
And this is my jasper agate.
That is pretty. Those are pretty.
And those are the ones I use when I do spirit walks and stuff.
That's cool. I got to get me some more black tourmaline.
That's always nice too.
I want to get some more black tourmaline, and I don't have enough. I have a snowflake obsidian. I'll show you the necklace. It came from Carla.
Welcome
Right
to
in my doorway.
What's that?
I said the kitties were standing. That came from Carla.
Oh, nice.
My snowflake.
Oh, is that ever nice?
And then it's got the tree on the back.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
But I want to get me some stones. I want to get some snowflake obsidian stones, some black obsidian. Yeah, I have two wild peacocks that run around here, my area, but I haven't seen any peacock feathers, so I have a male and female that hang around here.
Well, you might find one if you watch for them.
Yep. Yep. This came from Carla.
That is nice, yes.
That's cool, Julie. I have a couple sticks of selenite.
I'm deciding what I'm going to put on for my next episode.
All right.
I don't know what I'm going to put on yet.
I have a question.
Uh huh.
What's the best? Let me see if I can. Is it good to meditate and find something to meditate so you can open like the chakras and stuff?
Sure.
Okay.
Meditation.
That's what I've been trying to do lately. I mean,
Well,
Diary sent me some stuff on my messenger that I can listen to and help meditate because that's where my weak point because my mind goes like 100 miles a minute.
yeah. Well, sometimes there's different types of meditation. Like you can, what I like to do sometimes is I play the water sound, raindrops on a tin roof or whatever, and I just kind of fade into that, you know. There's meditations for healing, self help. You know, meditation is good for whatever. But
Yeah.
um, and then another thing you might do is find some nice, very gentle music. You know, and practice looking for your totem with your thing. You know, it's okay to have music playing in the background while you're
Oh yeah.
your eyes. You know.
But that's like the two things that she sent me. They're from YouTube, and they got really quiet music playing.
Yeah. Oh, my dear friend Kay was here a few minutes ago. I don't know if she's still here or not.
She was here. Where you at, Kay?
I don't know if she's still here or not.
Yeah, the peacocks. I don't think they have babies yet. She was here.
Yeah, she popped in and said hello. Well, she'll probably be back if she left.
Huh. What you doing there, sweetheart? What you doing? Samson.
Yeah, Julie, you can find lots of good meditation music on YouTube.
I'm thinking about changing this carpet, this rug out. This up.
Oh, are you?
Should I keep this or should I change it out?
That's up to you. You know.
But people see a lot of things in this blanket.
Well, I don't know. You can put something else up there if you want to.
It's going to be another wolf. It's the one I have in the living room.
Okay. Well, yeah, switch them around if you want to. Whatever you're comfortable with. That's
Good
it.
night, Julie. Much love, sis.
Okay, Julie. See ya.
It's going to be my other wolf blanket. It's the one. It's a blue blanket, and it's got a wolf baying at the moon. It's a blue blanket. It's behind my desk in there. I'm going to switch them out tomorrow.
There you go.
It's another wolf.
Yeah, Texas says do what you want. What you want is what should be there.
I won't. All right, Julie. So anybody got any questions for Danny?
Yeah, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them if I can. Of course. This weekend we're probably going to go somewhere. I don't know yet. If we don't have a case, like an actual case, we might go to either McVickers or Trowbridge. I'm not sure which one. Either one would be good.
Hey, Cardiac. Hey, sis.
Hello, Cardiac.
Hey, Mama Yorkie. Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Nomad. Hi, Mama Yorkie.
Hi, Zombie. How you doing, honey? How you doing?
A little bit, but I'm doing all right.
I know Cap 7 sounds better than he did last night. Kitty baby. Yes, this is Adonis. One of my outside kitties, he's like, I swear he's like 12, 13 years old. He's old. He's not looking too good. One of my strays, my feral strays, yeah, I can't catch him, so yeah, he's not looking too good. I was able to catch him long enough to give him a shot of worm medicine and some antibiotics, just in case. But he's an old cat. I mean, he's old. Feel like you're sitting in a library? Whatever. I mean, it's paranormal. You guys got any questions? Go ahead and ask. I mean, anything. Anything.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Try to help out where we can. Well, I'm feeling better this weekend coming up. I'm going to go to one of those two places.
That's
For
cool.
fun, not for work, just for fun. Like I say, I still need another week to get before I go to do anything else. You know.
Yeah.
Like I really love going out and doing investigations. I really love the paranormal side of that. Collecting evidence and trying different things and playing around with new equipment and old equipment and stuff. I love all that. And it's a lot of fun and it's enjoyable. And the best part about it is when I'm done, I don't have to fix anything. I can go home, relax, go over my evidence, edit it and everything else. And it's great fun and it's great to get new evidence and great to get information I can share with everybody. I love doing that. Work, on the other hand, when I got to go and cleanse a house or get rid of some nasty spirits somewhere, or some once in a blue moon, not very often, where I've had to get rid of a spirit that's in a person. Those kick the shit out of me. I mean, those that's hard work, and it's not so much I like doing it. It's I have to do it. It's a job. It's it's who I am. It's what I've always done. It's
yeah. I completely understand.
But I mean, luckily there's a couple other guys that aren't far from here that sometimes take a few cases. Like if I can't handle, like I can't do anymore right now,
Yeah.
because I'm still recuperating really.
Yeah, that stuff takes a lot out of you. I mean,
Well, yeah.
Even doing card readings, when I'm done and I sign off, like I feel, because it is the spirits dealing with the cards, and it's like I feel drained. After spirit box, forget it. I'm taking care of the animals, and then I go to bed, and it's like,
My Nana touches my toes when I'm sleeping. When I'm sleeping, she'll come and she'll squeeze my toe if I've been good or bad or whatever. She always said she'll squeeze my toes. So it's usually a loving spirit that squeezes toes. They're just messing with you. Hi, how you doing, dear? You know.
Hello, Kathy. How you doing, honey?
That's funny, Will, because hang on, Will. Guess what I bought, Will? Can of yellow paint. You know what I bought it for, Will? So I can paint that wall of the kitchen. So there's the yellow paint I'm going to paint that wall with. So there you go, Will.
Whenever YouTube money drops, we're going to get like the sticky tiles, and we're going to use them for like the countertops and stuff in our kitchen. And I'm going to do that with the countertops in my kitchen. It's only like $20 for like, I don't know how many.
Carter, that sounds a lot like what Uncle Sid would do. Pinch your toes, hide stuff on you, things like that.
My brother shakes his bed. He did it when he was alive and didn't stop after death. Hi, Rena. Hi, honey.
Well, sure, Kathy, get on a team. That'd be great.
Yes, that would. There's some around here, but I don't know where they're located at. Gizmo, what do you want, big love?
If I get down that way.
My sister might pop in. My blood sister.
Hi, Rena.
She's doing good. She's doing better.
Yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, when I do that work part,
yeah,
it does wear you out because first of all, you gotta get to work with all the stuff that you have to bring there. You gotta go there the first time to figure out what's there, and then you gotta go back and figure out what medicines and what spirit stuff you're gonna bring to fight with, and then you go there, and then sometimes it's quick, boom, 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 wham, bam. Sometimes it takes a couple of days. Sometimes it's a lot of work to get rid of nasty spirits, eh?
Yeah.
But you have to pardon me for a minute. I'll be right back.
You're all right. No, I've still got one burning, Will. Where'd my other feather go? There it is. Yeah, you can set rules, Mama Yorkie. You can set rules. Yes, you can set rules. Hi, Tommy. Long time no see, hon. So nobody has any questions tonight. Yeah, it will. You got to set boundaries. You can set boundaries. You can set boundaries.
Hey, Tommy.
For you and the spirits, Mama Yorkie, you can set boundaries.
Yeah, you know, if you got a spirit in your house that's being a pain in the ass, you know,
Well,
but
she's got a spirit in her motel room.
If you got a spirit in your motel room, say, hey, look, I know you're here, and you know I'm here. Listen, I don't want you doing this, this, and this, and I'll respect you too. You know, like you stay on your side of the veil, so I don't know you're here, and I'll stay on my side of the veil. We'll get along just fine. You know.
Yeah, that's.
You know, you just tell them what you don't like. You just say, don't do that while I'm here, because while I'm here, it's my place. You know.
Yeah. Rena wants to know how Luna's doing.
Luna's doing good. Sleeping right now.
I see that, Kathy. I see that. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Anita. Hi, honey.
Hi, Anita. Thank you, Kayak.
Yes. I don't know how long it takes, but I will be sending you. It won't be. It'll probably be a card or something, Danny. I don't know how long it takes to get from here to there, but
Yeah,
I will be sending you a card or something.
that'd be cool. Yeah, I got that PO box, so all my YouTubians can send me letters and say, "Hi, how you going?" And I can send them letters back and stuff. Because I really would like to, like, I like being on touch here, and I like.
Yeah. So guys, there's his PO box. Send Danny something in the mail.
Yeah, just a letter saying hello and
A
tell me,
letter, a card, something.
you know, where you live, and
He can get mail.
tell me a little about yourself, where you live, what your hobbies are, whatever, you know, and I'll send a letter back, you know, just like pen pal sort of a deal. But yeah, because I really like being in touch with my YouTubians on here, and I really like having, you know, on different panels and doing cinemas and answering all the questions, and I love doing all that.
Okay, Kathy.
It gives me another way to get in touch with my peoples and my YouTubians, and I just like that, so that's why I got it.
How can Mama Yorkie get the dogs from watching the walls and growling? Or can it be done?
It can't be done. They're seeing something, eh? So.
And they're growling at it.
You do. The best thing you do with it is just say, I know, that's okay. You know, just tell the dog, oh, I know it's there. That's okay. And if you say that when they're doing it and you have a calm voice and gesture, the dogs are going to pick that up too, and then they'll start to ignore it after a while.
That's okay, Raina. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just keep doing that, Mama. They'll stop. Once they realize you're saying like, it's commonplace or whatever. When you treat it more common, it'll become common to them. Oh, spirits always want to talk, zombie. They never shut up. They always want to talk. They talk all the time.
Oh yeah.
And if you can hear them, or if you use your spirit box, or you do EVPs, or once they get to know you, they won't leave you alone. They keep coming and coming and coming.
No.
So you gotta cut them off.
Chelsea does spirit box, and my family comes through her spirit box, and my family has come through Lou Rocks before.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. The spirits know everybody. We all know each other. We're all friends, and we go to each other's site, and our spirits know that we're friends. So they're gonna go around to everybody. Like if my spirits find out that Francis is doing a spirit box, guess where they're going? They're gonna go over there so that they can yap, right?
Yeah.
If Lou Rock is doing something, they're gonna run over there. That's just the way they do. That's the way they are.
Mm-hmm. It's up to you. It's up to you, country girl. It's up to you, honey. That's all your decision, sweetheart.
Yeah, that's something you gotta decide for yourself.
Smelling carnations is my sign of a death to come. Oh. What was I was walking, can't remember if it was in the house or outside, and I just got this whiff. I can't remember. It's been a few days though, and it's like I got this strange whiff, and it's like, where did that come from?
What was my favorite paranormal investigation ever?
You're good, Max. You're good, hon.
Oh, what was the name of the place? Trying to remember the name of the hotel in Toronto. The Chancellor, can't pronounce Chancellor Hotel.
Chancellor.
Yeah.
Chancellor.
Yeah, Chancellor Hotel. That was good. I wasn't actually going there to investigate though. I went down to go to CN Tower I wanted to go to the spaghetti house and stuff like that. So I ended up staying at this one hotel. So anyway, I was talking to the owner of the hotel. I don't know why we started talking. I was having a coffee, and he walked into the little bistro there in the lobby. So I raised up my cup. I says, "How you going?" He says, "All right." And so he grabbed the coffee and sat down. So, and I didn't know why. Then I realized he owns the hotel, right? So anyway, we were talking, and somehow we got on the spirit talk, and everything else. I said, "Oh yeah, I've been doing this," and I guess at that time it was 25 years, maybe 30 years. I've been doing it at that time. And he says, "Yeah," he says, "we got a problem in one of our rooms. It's really bad." And I said, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Oh." I said, "Well, what room is that?" And he said, 214. I said, "Oh, anyone in there?" He says, "No, we can't rent it out, because people run out and don't pay their bill and everything." I said, "Well, I'm here for a week. Put me in there, So he says, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." I says, "I love it. That's fine by me." So I go in there. So, all right. So I'm in there, and I go to bed, right? So I pull the covers up. I put my head down like this, and all of a sudden, the covers go down to my waist. And I'm like, "Dude, piss off." And I grab the covers, and I pull the cover back up, right?
Yeah.
And then the bed bounces, bonk, bonk. And I said, "Dude, I told you to piss off. I'm trying to have a sleep here, And I swear to God, I heard the ghost chuckle, right?
That.
I'm like, piss off for an hour. Let me have an hour's nap. I says, I'll talk to you in a bit. So, man, I put my head down. Well, I guess that he got, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Anyway, the cupboard doors, the dresser drawers,
Yeah.
they all come flying open, right?
Yeah.
And so I rolled over. I looked at the drawers as they came open like this. I went, oh, for Christ's sake. And I rolled over this way, right? And that spirit lost it. He started cracking up, and I could hear him like really loud laughing.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't even need a EVP or a sphere ball. You could hear him laughing his head off.
Yeah.
Right? And I said, look, I told you, piss off, right? So finally, I went to sleep anyway. Well, when I woke up, the bathroom taps were on, and I went into the bathroom, and I look in the mirror, and the mirror's all steamed up, right?
Yeah.
And he wrote on the mirror, "You asshole." I shit myself laughing.
I bet.
So,
I bet.
and then, so I went back in the other room, and I says, "Okay, dude." I says, "I'm gonna go for lunch, eh?" I says, "I'm hungry. I'm gonna go have something to eat." I said, "You want me to bring you back something, eh?" And you hear bang, bang, bang on the wall. I said, "Okay, I'll bring you back something." So I went down. I got lunch. And I was telling the guy, the owner, I told him everything that happened. He's laughing. He says, "Seriously?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "You told me I was an asshole."
Thank you, citizen.
Anyway, so I said, "Okay, well, whatever. I'll bring the jerk off some lunch." So he says, "Well, I'll buy the lunch." So I said, "Okay, well, give him an egg sandwich and maybe an orange cut up, you know."
Yeah.
He says, "Okay." So I got this sandwich on a plate with the orange, eh? And I walked up and I says, "Hey, jerk, here's your damn food." I put the food down, right? So I'm sitting on the bed and I thought, well, I never said out loud, but I says, well, I guess I should turn the TV on and see what's on. Well, my TV turns on, right?
Aww.
And I'm like, well, thanks, dude. You know? And then the remote control that was sitting on the low, not the dresser, but there's another, like it's like a dresser, but
Little stand.
it's flat, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know what they call them. Anyway, the remote control was on there and it come flying across and it hit me in the foot. So I just had to bend down to grab the remote, right? And I said, "Oh, so we're friends now, huh? Just because I got you some food?" And then I start going through the channels and I found something to watch. Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm watching, and I just started to get into this program, right? So I'm sitting there watching this program like this, and all of a sudden the channel changes, right? I'm like, dude, really? I was watching that. And the damn thing goes back to what I was watching, right? So I watched the last 10 minutes of my show, and I said, "Okay, I said, watch what you want." So he flips it back to the channel that it was on previous, right? So anyway, long story short, at the end of it all, I spent another 4 days there, so I got to be pretty good friends with this guy, eh?
Yeah.
So I told him, I says, "Do you want to stay here and keep being an asshole to all the guests, or you want to go to my house? You know, if you want," I says, "my place is holy ground. You know where I live because you're a spirit. You know all my other spirits." I says, "An astral's just outside, so he'll take you there if you want, you know, whatever." So he decided anyway that he'd come here.
Mm-hmm.
And he was here for, I don't know, 5-10 years. And then I guess the reason he was staying was he was waiting for his wife. When his wife passed on, he brought her here, and they stayed here for a few days, and then they just vanished. I don't know wherever they went, but they went off together.
That's cool.
But his wife, from what I understood, his wife died at that hotel. So he died at the hotel when he was with his wife.
Yeah.
So that's the last place that he was where he was spending happy times with his wife, and that's why he stayed. Okay. But then when she died, she came here, and then the two of them took off.
That's cool. That is really cool.
But yeah, so he stuck around for about 10 or 11 years, just waiting for her, you know, for her to pass. and so that he could help her across. Eh? So I thought, well, that's pretty cool.
That's
You know?
cool.
But where they went, I don't know. They just kind of, they were there. I could see them as solid as you and me, and they just sort of pop gone. They just faded out like one of those old westerns, you know, where the cowboy rides off in the sunset and he just kind of
yeah, yeah. Thank you, Will, for the donation. Much love, brother. Much love.
Yeah, so that was a great time. I certainly enjoyed that visit. I like that wasn't really a case or anything. It just happened. One of those things that just happened. Eh?
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, that was a lot of fun. And the funny part was the more he did to try to get me scared, the more I just ignored him. Went off for crying out loud, dude, shut up, you know, whatever. But I think what broke the ice when we became friends is when he wrote, "You're an asshole" on the beer. That's when we're good.
Woody said I was doing a ghost box session earlier and almost crapped myself. Something pulled my hair, and I was like, "Yeah, dude. Who touched dude? All I heard was me."
yeah, that's cool. Woody has some amazing events happen. I love watching Woody stuff. It cracks me up. Woody's a very good friend of mine. Liz too. You know, I love them both. They're great people.
Oh yeah. Shaggy, you coughing up the hairball over there, boy?
Yeah, they're getting to know you good, Woody. They're gonna keep.
Yeah.
It'll get funnier and funnier.
Mess with you now.
Yeah, now that they know you, they're gonna mess with you some more. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of times, spirits do things that people think that it's evil or mean or whatever. But a lot of them are just, to them, they're just trying to be funny. They don't realize they're scaring the shit out of you.
Yeah.
And sometimes they do it, they just want attention. They just want to know that you're there.
Yeah.
And some of them are assholes, you know.
Yeah, there is. There's those that are.
They
Good morning, Grammy.
you know, they were jerk offs in life and they're jerk offs now. You know, bully's a bully, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Grammy. But yeah, no, so it's I don't know.
It's like some of the spirits that come through my spirit box. They're either chewing somebody out or they're just mad because they were that way in life, so they're gonna be mad in death.
Yeah, a lot of times. Danny, what keeps moving on the back of your stove?
It's digital. I see it. It's like your clock or whatever.
You mean the clock blinking? It could be the clock blinking or the ghost cat. If it's a big gray thing, it's a cat that's not really there. And if it's green like that, it's my digital clock. I have a ghost cat named Shadow. He lives here. I gotta get a cup of.
I know Citizen was the one that donated. I know. Thank you, Citizen.
Yeah, I have a ghost cat. There's a little, I got all kinds of animals here, all kinds of people, all kinds of elementals. It's a bloody highway. Get off of there. You're not supposed to touch my maker. Two things you don't mess with, kitty cat: my coffee and my waffle maker. Anything else you can have. Don't be messing with my waffle maker.
All my kitties are sleeping. I did post a pic of the kittens on my Instagram though. Vicky says she has a ghost cat named Velvet and 2 dogs, Timber and Max. Well, I have a lot of ghost kitties, so.
That's it.
I have a lot of ghost kitties.
Oh, God.
Fix the clock on your stove.
Oh, coffee. I love the way you smell. The way your body moves is so good. Oh, the color of your skin, the way you feel on my lips.
Oh, my husband?
Lie to me, coffee. Lie to
My
me.
husband's a kind. You don't talk to him until he has coffee.
Oh, you want me to fix the clock on my stove? All right.
Probably driving him nuts. Yes, please do, Kathy.
There, it's fixed.
There you go. There you go.
There, I fixed it for you. Next.
Linda Lee said I thought it was a ghost.
Questions, comments, clock's fixed. Beach towel works good.
the only time I drink hot coffee is in the winter.
That's it.
I drink my iced coffee during the summer.
Oh, yes, I love my coffee. Oh. I don't want to get too much blood in my caffeine system. That's the problem.
That's cool, Kathy. That is really cool.
Hey, just a girl. I didn't see you sneak in here. Hello.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm on Top Chat. That's why I can't see everybody.
Oh, see?
Hi, Charlene.
Oh, I was on Top Chat, too. Probably missed like 7 million comments. Hi, Charlene.
I figured that. Hi, just a girl. Hi, honey. I was hoping my blood sister would pop in.
Well, I'm a confirmed bachelor, Kathy. I've been single for 25 years. In fact, I welded my toilet seat up. So.
Hi, Chills. Hi, hon.
Hey, Chills.
Go to if they have an SPCA there, like they don't have one in Hillsborough County, they have one in Pinellas County. That SPCA is a no-kill. Most of them are no-kill. Find a doggy there. Or if the county you're going to live in has a county shelter, go there. Like we have a county shelter, but it's a kill shelter.
No, actually, the reason I was single for so long isn't because I didn't want to, whatever. It's because my kids, on my daughter's 5th birthday, Blaine was 3, she was 5. On the day of her birthday, the mother said, "I'm in love with another guy. I don't want these kids. I don't want you," and walked out on her birthday.
That's sad.
So I raised my kids by myself on purpose because I did not want them to go through something like that ever again. Right?
Yeah, I can understand that completely.
My kids are my world. They come first in everything. My family's comes first before anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my children are all grown up now. My daughter, Tiffany's married, and they got a house of their own now. So I'm in an apartment for them downstairs. When they got engaged, they lived there for 5 years before they got married. I told them, you don't have to pay nothing to stay there, but you save your rent money for a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
That's my wedding gift. So they saved up enough money that they were able to buy a house, to buy a good down payment on a house out in the country. And then my son Blaine now lives downstairs. So he's going to be there for 5 or 6 years anyway. I told him there's no sense in moving because eventually you can have the whole house,
Yeah.
And yeah, so I didn't want any relationships or anything involved, because if it didn't work, like even if they were good people that I went out with, and we went out with for each other for 4 or 5 years, now the person leaves, right? So
Yeah.
just for whatever reason. Now there's another big hole in my kid's heart because they got to love this person. Now this person's gone, right?
Yeah, I can understand. I know where you're coming from. Yeah.
But now they're all telling me, "Dad, for God's sakes, go get a girlfriend," and I'm telling them, "Shut up," because my toilet seats are welded up. Anyway, that's why.
It's like one of my exes. He had 3 kids, and his ex-wife was a real prize, if you know what I mean. When we got together, he had 3 kids. He had the kids. They were back and forth, and whenever she felt like it, she would drop them off at his house, our house. And then one summer, right before school ended, she dropped them off at our house and just vanished. Just vanished. And it's like, I treated them more like a mother than their own mother. They were starting to call me mom because I spoiled them. Her real mom didn't do crap for them.
Yeah. What's that? Francis, I'm so close to that 1K. I'm going to win the pie challenge. Huh. Let me take a look, Chills. I know I got you anyway, but I want to take a look and see where you're at. Chills. Goosebumps and whatever. Hair raising. Uh-huh.
Yeah, some moms after they have children don't. And she didn't just have these 3 children. These were her youngest. She had 2 that were almost grown, and she didn't give 2 craps about them either.
Chills, you're 946. Chills, 946. Chills. That is close.
Yes, very close.
Yeah, everybody, roll the bones there for Chills. If
you don't know Chills TV, please show him some love.
Roll the bones, or as I like to say in my sister's thing, spread the kitty litter.
Hi, Katrina.
Lindale's gonna blow up my toilet. You see the bomb she put out there?
Yeah, I was in Epic Paranormal, Eric Epic Paranormal live stream today, and it's like I messaged Eric himself, and I said, Eric, I can't get into your live stream. Somebody has blocked me. He goes, well, and he messaged me back. He goes, I'm on it. When he got done with the live stream, I got a message from him, and it's like, I'm on it.
There you go. Katrina, hey, how are you? In case you haven't noticed, my chitty chat box.
It's Linda Lee. Danny, it's Linda Lee.
Linda Lee?
Yeah, that's her name. Linda Lee.
Yeah, I'm dyslexic, in case you haven't. No, I really am. I'm dyslexic. I have a hard time with, I get mixed up looking at words.
Okay, Katrina, not a problem, hon. Good night, Mama Yorkie. Keep me updated on your situation, please.
What are you eating? You're about to go eat, but what are you going to eat?
What are you having to eat? I'll be right back.
Hi, Al. Todd's story. Biscuits and gravy. I gotta go check Al and Todd's story. Let me go over there. I probably already rolled the bones there, but we'll double check. Welcome back.
Hi, Tot Story. Hi.
Roll the bones, roll the bones. Roll the bones. Oh, wow.
Biscuits and gravy.
Alan Tots, $7.95. You only need 5 more for the big 8-0. Oh.
Yeah, anybody don't have Todd Story, please show him some love.
Only need 5 more to get to 800.
Let's see if she can get to 800, guys.
Oh, they got pork barbecue going on here. They got a picture of a squirrel. Hey, a squirrel. There's just a squirrel. A squirrel. All right.
Yes.
Anyone who prays may pray with me, and anyone who doesn't pray, send best wishes. How's that? We hope Lord, did you hear that the food pantry needs to be open for people who need? People need food. People need to eat. Lord, please ensure that it is open and everyone gets what they need. Amen.
Amen. What's the channel name?
Mallorca's.
I and Tot Story.
Allie and Tot Story. You only needed 5 to get to 800.
Hold on a minute.
Hey, Cheryl Harris in the house.
Hi, Cheryl.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Have a nice meal.
All right, Katrina. Have a good day. Have a good meal. Eat some biscuits and gravy for me.
Well, you're very welcome. Woohoo, only 2 to go. Allie, free. Allie, oxen free. Only needs 2. 2. Not toot. 2.
Why'd you do that?
How'd I do what?
No, I was looking for her channel to drop her link.
Oh, why? Boom, chugga-lugga. 800. Yes. Go. There's the fan power.
Yeah, I wanted to go and make sure I was supported to her too, so.
800.
Congrats.
Get 801, 802. That's fine too. You know, a little bit of a buffer, but we hit the 800. That's what matters.
Oh, thank you, Cardiac. Thank you. Congratulations, Top Story.
Boom, a chugga-lugga.
Not a problem.
I love it when the fam or the YouTubians hit a marker. It always makes me happy.
Yes.
Happier than a pig in shit.
Hit. Lay down, buddy. So,
you want to hear a story about a place I had to go to one time?
yeah.
Yeah? You want to hear a story?
Yeah.
If you guys want to hear another story, put a number 1 in the chat. And if I don't see a number 1, then there's no story. I got to have 5 ones. Not all by one person either. It has to be 5 different people with a 1.
Not a problem, Tots. Not a problem, honey. You're always welcome here, hon.
Hey, Backlash, how are you? I didn't see you.
Hi, Backlash. Hi, Sherry. Cheryl.
Okay, so this happened on Bruce Street, which is the other, just not that, a mile and a half from where I am now. Anyway, so there was a red brick house, right? Well, there was a couple that used to live upstairs. Well, the man, he was at work and he came home. When he got home, his wife had hung herself from the beam in the house. So he cut her down. He tried to get her to life or whatever and called the paramedics. The paramedics came over. She was long dead. They couldn't do anything for her. And he's on the 3rd story. Okay. Like it's a big brick red house, right? So they said, I'm sorry, there's nothing we could do. So he says, F it. He turns and he runs and jumps out his picture window and goes flying down and smashes his head open on the sidewalk dead.
Oh.
Said he's not going on without her. Poof, he's dead. So a few years go by, obviously,
Yeah.
and these other people buy this house and they start renovating this house and they start doing some work on this house. And everything's okay, but then they decided they're going to start working on the upstairs, right on the third floor.
Yeah.
Well, then, oh my goodness, all kinds of poltergeists. They had doors slamming, windows breaking. The picture window upstairs, it broke 3 times
Hey.
for no apparent reason. It just blew up, right? And no reason that they could figure out, Anyway, and these are all things that have been going on. Knives were being thrown. The people doing the work upstairs, they'd go upstairs, their tools would be missing, ladders would be knocked over, light bulbs would all be smashed in the place, so you couldn't turn the lights on, nothing. The paint was poured down the stairs. Like they wouldn't let the paint come upstairs. They kicked the cans and it went down the stairs, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was a hell of a mess. But anyway, all this stuff was going on. So I go there and I'm like, okay, so what's going on? And they tell me all this. And the guy, the new guy that owns the house, the husband, I can't remember what his name was, not important. He got pushed against the wall and he felt like someone was, he couldn't move. He was stuck on the wall a couple times. And I mean, there was other things going on. So I says, well, so where'd this happen? Upstairs? I said, okay. I says, well, let me go around the area. I want to see what the history is, whatever, and everything. That's when I found out that the woman hung herself, and then he said, screw it, and jumped out the window and killed himself, So then I came back, and I said, well, what do you know about the house? And they said, well, apparently there might have been a death here or whatever, and this and that. And I said, no, there was a death here. The lady hung herself, and then the guy said, screw it, and jumped out that window that's broken 3 times on you. It's just blown up, right, for no reason. He's still jumping out the window, right?
Yeah.
Or because you keep trying to fix the place, he's breaking the window on purpose, kicking it, whatever,
Yeah.
So they said, oh, yeah. So I said, okay. I says, so we'll see what's happened. Hey, Bruce, how you doing?
Hello, Bruce.
So I said, okay, fine. I says, I'm going upstairs, but I'll be back in a few minutes. And they said, okay, where you going? I said, don't worry about it. I said, back in a few minutes. So I went out to the car and I got my sleeping bag and my pillow, and then some cookies and stuff like that. And went right in the middle of the living room, put my pillow down, put the blanket down. And I looked around. I says, hey, I'm sleeping here tonight. If you piss me off, I'm going to choke slam you straight to hell. That's it. It's not up for debate, right? So I lie down on the thing. As soon as I lie down, there's one lamp on the ceiling, like a chandelier, but not a chandelier. Yeah. A wire string with a lamp on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I lie down and the stupid thing starts swinging like this, right? And I start laughing. I said, what'd I just tell you? I says, I'll deal with your shit in a little bit. I says, but I need a little rest here. So, this is how I do everything. I always go in there. Wherever I go, first thing I do is I take a nap, because it pisses them off.
Yeah.
It gets their attention. Like, this guy doesn't give a crap. He's just going to go to sleep no matter what I do, right?
Yeah.
It kind of sets up a thing, right? So anyway, I said, whatever. So I just lied there for about half an hour or whatever. I pretended I was sleeping, sort of a deal. And then I sat up. I said, okay. I said, spirits, I says, this ain't your house no more. I says, we need to talk about this calmly, rationally. And so anyway, after a few hours, I was talking with the spirits. And I told them, I says, look, I says, you guys chose to leave this world in a nasty way, right? You can forgive each other. I will forgive you for doing it, and then you can go somewhere else. Or if you wish to stay here, stop being assholes. Because if you're not going to be nice, I'm going to have to get the guys and we're going to have to get rid of you. And I don't want to do that, right? Because you had a tragic death and you've had a hard time, and I feel sorry for you for that. But don't make me regret it. I said, these people own this house now. It's not yours anymore. Now, I'm sure they would let you stay. I'll talk to them. I'm sure they'd let you stay if you stop breaking shit and stop, causing trouble. And just go about your life. You can go about your life on your side of the realm. There's a veil between the living and the dead. If you stay on this side of the veil, you could probably live here for 100 years. You're going to have to put up with a few changes here and there. The people are going to want different colors. They're going to want to move furniture, whatever. You got to put up with that. But on your side of the veil, it could be exactly the way you left it. Right? If you stop coming on this side, you'd never know that they changed anything. So, so I said, what we're going to do, I said, is I'm gonna let you have a think about that for a day, and I'll come back in a day, But think about what I said, and I'm gonna go talk to them right now and see what they say, and then we'll see if we come up with some kind of agreement. So okay, that's what I did. I told the people downstairs, look, we could offer friendship instead first. Try that and see if that works. But you're definitely haunted. The couple live there. They're not going anywhere, The only way they're going to leave this place is if I exercise the house. And I don't want to do that because that's extreme,
Yeah.
They're just human beings that are pissed off. An exorcism is a very extreme thing to do, right?
Yeah.
So I said, let's see if we can make peace with them instead. So they said, okay. So the next day, that night, okay, that's the first part that gave me a hint, was because when I came back the next day, I asked them how was the night. They said they never heard a peep. The house was quiet for the first time since they've been there.
Yeah.
So we went upstairs and everything was exactly the way it was left in the first place, which told me that they wanted that deal,
Yeah.
So I said, okay, so here's what we're going to do. I says, you guys agree to stay on your side of the veil, You might accidentally bump into something or you might accidentally make some noise once in a while. That's understandable. It can happen, right? But for the most part, don't bother these people, and they're not going to bother you or get anyone to come after you. They're not going to get someone to chase you out, I says, the deal is this. If you leave them alone, they're going to leave you alone. They're not going to send someone here to get rid of you. But you got to stay on your own side of the veil. You got to mind your own business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to show that, we're going to have a meal. So the lady, she cut up some bread, and we put out some cheese, and we had a couple sandwiches, and we put some food for them. We put water. And then I did levivations. I poured a bunch of water for peace and blessings and stuff for the two spirits, right?
Yeah.
And for blessings and to relieve their pain, to relieve their anxiety. I kept pouring the holy water into the bowl for blessings and stuff and prayers for them. And then all of a sudden, it's like the sun lit up outside, right? Because the room was dark, right? But it just came really bright in the place, after I finished pouring the water. Anyway, so I said, okay, so there's our deal. I says, good spirits. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want. Just don't bother these people. And these people are happy to have you here, right? But you guys have to get along. And the people in the house agreed and the spirits agreed. So I said, okay, so we'll see you. So then I went back about 5 years later, around 5 years. Like I keep in touch with the people I do, like every year or 6 months, whatever. But eventually I go back to the house if they're still there. So I went back there and the people living there said they love having them there. Like they're good friends now,
That's cool.
And the spirits in them get along fine, and they don't bother each other. So that was like, and I told her, I says, well, let that, that should be, everyone should know that. Like just because a spirit's being nasty doesn't mean they're a nasty person. Or that it's a bad spirit. It could just be an angry spirit who doesn't know how to get over it, right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's cool. That's cool. Hi, Seamstress.
Hey, Seamstress, how are you?
Hi, man. I gave Seamstress a wrench last night, and it's her first wrench.
Oh, cool. Seamstress is good. Hi, Jan. I was yapping. I wasn't even watching chat, so I don't know if anybody came in or.
All right, Cardiac.
What did Cardiac say?
I have 2,124 people, fans, supported to me.
Oh, nice. I think I got about 6 or 7 people.
I know better than that.
I don't really like once I hit 500, I haven't really paid attention anymore.
Yeah. I haven't been paying attention either, really. I just
I used to pay attention before a long time ago, like to get to 100. And then I paid attention to get to 250. And then once I hit 500, I said, okay, that's
hang on. Thank you for reminding me, Vicky. Hang on just a minute. Ryan says, I got into, this was 9 o'clock this morning, or 10 o'clock this morning. I got in tonight for a sleep study, so I got my CPAP machine.
good.
Because the last few nights he's like my brother-in-law. He needs a CPAP machine, and he quit breathing like 5 times in the middle of the night. So yes, he's got what he needs.
Yeah, I got one of those too. They say I spend half my time not breathing at night, so.
Well, my husband, his oxygen level goes. He doesn't stop breathing. It just goes down. He's got one of them big oxygen machines. But lately, he hasn't had to really use it. Right. Yes, he got it. Yep. Any questions? Any more questions or anything you want to talk about paranormal wise, guys?
Thank you, Cardiac. I'm glad you like the stories.
That was cool. She wants more. More stories.
I got so many stories, your ears would fall off. So, you know. Yes, that was Paul. That was Wonder Pup. Wonder Pup. Wonder Pup. And that's my PO box. So my YouTubians can send
Yes.
me.
Please send something to Danny. There's his P.O. box. Please send something to Danny.
Yeah, just a letter.
Get mail in his P.O. box.
No money, no gifts, no nothing. Just a little letter saying hi and where you live and how you are, and I'll send it back. It's just for like pen pal stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cardiac wants more. Yes, this is Zeus.
I know you have, and thank you. I'm glad you're liking my videos. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the So You Want to Be a Paranormal Investigator series going for quite a while. I could probably do 100 of those, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Zeus.
Hey, Zeus. But like I say, I started that series keeping in mind people that are just starting out, like new beginning paranormal investigators. I'm trying to keep it for new people and for people who've been in it just for a little while, and then to give ideas to people who've been in it for a long time, like new way of looking at things.
It's like his last one was about how to find out what your spirit animal is, who your spirit guides are, who your guardians are.
See, when I started, I had 8 hours a day classes. It was different back then, you know. I had classes 4 hours a day with the shamans, and I had 4 hours a day with the druids. And then I still had my pastor studies to do.
Yeah.
You know. So and that went on for 3 or 4 years before I got my very first case. Right? Like I didn't even do anything with other than the fact that I could see and hear them and whatever. I didn't really do anything with them until I had to go to that first case. So
yeah, I know in a lot of these trailers around here in this park, there's got to be paranormal activity.
oh, guaranteed. Hey, Diary.
Hey, Diary. She's in Kelsey. She's over at Kelsey's. I know where Diary's at.
Yeah.
Me and Kelsey. I'm thinking about doing a panel tomorrow night with Kelsey and Diary.
That'd be cool.
You're good, Texas. You're good, honey. But I think the way it works is what way I do when I drop links is I go to the person's about page and I copy the link and then I drop it in chat. But then you pay like Cardiac does. See how Cardiac has it? The best way to donate is PayPal. But that's how I do it. I go to their about page and I go down to their links and I copy the link address. Or if you want to go to their page and copy the link that's in the Google and then drop that. Tell Kelsey much love. Mwah. Diary.
If anyone has any questions, don't be afraid to ask.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask, or if you have something that's bugging you and you want to know about it. I don't know, but every time not tonight, it hasn't happened tonight. But the last 3 nights, I look over in my doorway and I see a white t-shirt. Out the corner of my eye. It's like,
no, that'd be your brother. I've seen your brother with a white t-shirt a couple of times.
yeah. It's like out of the corner of my eye, I'll see a white t-shirt. Hi, Keenan.
Okay, mate. Blessings.
Okay, Keenan. Many prayers, honey. Many prayers to the family. Many prayers to the family, honey. Many prayers for the family. Hold on, I'll be right back.
There's been a couple really close calls, Vicky. Yeah, there were a couple. There was it turned out okay at the end, but there was one young girl. I got there. They were doing a exorcism, and it wasn't going well. Anyway, when I got there, just as I got there, the demon decided that it was going to kill her because it was going to get cast out. Like the demon was going to loose, but it wanted to kill the girl. So around the girl's neck, you could see like a rope. You know those thick, like burlap rope with a big coil?
Yeah.
It was indented in her neck, but there was no actual rope there. But you could see the impression of the rope getting tighter and tighter. And she was slipping pretty quick. So I don't know what made me think. I ended up putting my fingers in between, and it was really hard. My fingers, my fingers got indented. I put my fingers between her neck and where the rope was, and I worked my fingers in there. And then I took my jackknife and I literally cut the rope that wasn't there, And then she took a really deep breath and she sat up like this and she threw up black goo. And yeah, it was really bad. But anyway, and then right away I started doing the peace prayer, and I got Astro in there, and when Astro got in there, it went from, it was like being in a freezer to being in an oven. Just like when Astro came in there, he was furious.
Yeah.
Anyway, it went from super ice cold to like a sauna. We were all sweating, and it went from freezing cold to sweating like a pig in a matter of 2 or 3 seconds, right? And then you heard this god-awful scream, like a guttural, it honestly sounded like a big animal eating a small animal. It was just like, and it was this horrible, horrible scream. And then poof, it got really calm in there. And the girl, she started looking around and she started asking for her mother. And she's like totally, like she hadn't been there for a week, right?
Yeah.
And she was totally lost. And she spent a few years in therapy, obviously, and going to church.
Yeah, I would think so after that.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was probably one of the closest ones where I thought, okay, I'm going to lose this one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's always the possibility, and that's always the thing that's on my mind. It's always lurking in the back of my mind is that you can't help everybody, you can't save everybody, right? Yeah. And I've been fortunate. I've been pretty fortunate most of the time. I've been all right, like I did okay. And most of the time, like there's been times where I haven't really totally helped the person or saved the person, but I got them to the point where they could go to someone else that could do more,
Yeah.
It's like things like that have happened too, where I had to say, look, you know what? This isn't my field, really, Let's give this to so-and-so because they know more about this. And I'm not shy to say, look, this person's better at this than I am,
Yeah.
Because when it comes down to it, it's the person that matters. It doesn't matter what you know or what you don't know. What matters is helping the people. And seriously, I don't really do jack shit. It's the spirits that do everything.
Yeah.
I'm just a hammer and a tool bag, right? Like that's all I am. I go there, whack stuff upside the head if it needs it, and that's it. I'm a hammer. The spirits do all the work. Yeah, no, I've had a few cases like that where it's been really scary and it's been really touch and go whether I could help the people or not.
Hi, young kid. How are you doing today?
Will. Well, I don't think everybody needs to go to church, but I think everybody needs to have their spirituality, you know? Like, I think church isn't for everybody.
Yeah, this is autocorrect. I mean, his autocorrect is
Church isn't for everybody. Buddhism ain't for everybody.
I mean, I have gone to church, and I don't knock it, but me and him have an understanding. So
No, I stand for anyone that does go to church, and I bless them. And if they go every day, I go every once in a while, you know.
yeah.
and I am a pastor. I mean, I'm for church, you know. I'm not for all the doctrines of all the different churches. I'm for the words of the church, but not the church rules. Right? There's a difference. But I believe in a community of the same mind getting together to celebrate what they believe.
Yes.
And I don't care if that's a God or a head of cabbage, whatever it is that the community believes in. If they all believe in the same thing, they all believe together, and it's their faith, you know, and they believe in their higher power, whatever that is to them. Hey, all the power to you, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But everyone needs to be in touch with their spirituality. If you don't, you know.
Yeah. Very
true. Just a common fact: mind, body, and soul. All three of these things have to be together in order for a person to live. If you don't have a mind, you die. If you don't have a body, you die. If you don't have a soul, you die. Mind,
yeah.
body, soul, you know.
Like Caesar, she just came from Bible class. Cardiac says, for what would be an example when you had to have them get other help?
Well, what would be an example? Let me think. What's a good one? Okay. The one couple that they were both possessed. And this was another one of those nasty ones, but it took 6 or 7 days to get rid of the spirits in it because it was legion. It wasn't just one; there was lots of them. And at that time, the reason I almost didn't save them that time was because I was being biased. That was on me. I didn't want to help them because the simple fact is they were doing devil worshiping, asking for demons to come to them.
Yes.
They were
that.
They were asking for it. And now that they had it, they're crying boo-hoo, woo-hoo. And they're affecting everybody in the apartment building. They're affecting all the neighbors. They're destroying the place. And I'm thinking to myself, why am I helping them? They brought this on themselves, right?
Yeah.
But Astral, he can be insistent, right?
Yeah.
So on his word that it's something that we need to do, I said, okay, we'll do it, right?
Yeah.
And so I had to step away from it for a few minutes to get my mind focused on, okay, they're human beings. They made a mistake. Now they need help. And I had to rethink the whole thing from being, you idiot, why'd you do that in the first place, to they're human beings. They made a mistake. You know, I had to change my whole outlook on it before I could do anything.
Yeah.
And then when we got the job done, that's when I had to hand it over, because what do you do with them now? Okay. These are demon worshippers who just realized they don't want to be demon worshippers. So what do you do with them? How do you deal with that? Like, how do you help them to figure out what to do? You know, I have no idea, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea what to do with this, but I knew a couple of deprogrammers. And these are people that when people get yanked out of cults and they get deprogrammed and they, you know, whatever, there's psychological work and all that stuff. So I got them to these people, right? And with these people, they never say, well, you should believe in God, or you should believe in this, or you should believe in that. No, 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 no. They help the people figure out what they want to do. They don't tell them to do anything. They just, if the people just sit there for 2 days and say nothing, well, then they're going to sit there for 2 days and say nothing. Like these people, they got the patience of Job, these people. So anyway, long story short, at that point, there's nothing I can do for these people.
Yeah.
I am not a psychologist. I am not going to tell you what you should and shouldn't believe.
Yeah.
I never judge anyone, okay? And I never tell anyone, oh, you should do this, or you should do that, or you should do this, or you should do that. This is what I do. Even in my teachings. So you want to be paranormal, I say, this is what I do, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that's what you should do. It's just what I do.
Yeah.
Right? So anyway.
That's their own way of doing something. Yeah.
Right.
Just you're showing how you do it.
I'm just showing how I do things, And anyway, when I get to that point, I'm like, okay, it is now time for someone who has experience in this field, And I do my best to get people set up with the right people, right? And then I check on them later. Anyway, at the end of the story, these people that I thought were garbage, okay, this was my biggest lesson I think I ever got in my life. These people that I thought were garbage, they opened up a drop-in center to feed the vets and the homeless people on the streets every day, 3 meals a day.
Hey.
These people give clothing to homeless families, to children. They work for Toys for Tot. They've spent their whole life giving back to the people. My biggest lesson.
Yep. Yep.
The one time that I judged somebody, the one time in my life, and I've been doing this for a lot of years up to that point, and that was the very first time I judged anybody, and it was the last time I judged anybody.
Yeah.
I felt like an ass,
Yeah.
And then when I seen everything they did, so I went back to them, I guess, after they had to open up the Dewdrop Center and they had all this other stuff. I went back to them and I apologized to them. I told them, I said, I'm really sorry. When I first got there, I didn't give a shit about you, I thought, screw you people. You're messing with shit you shouldn't be. You called these demons onto yourself. And I gave up on you. And I thought you were garbage. But it was my spirit guide, Astro, that told me, no, I had to help you. If I didn't listen to him, I wouldn't have helped you. So I judged you, and I'm very, very sorry for judging you. Please forgive me. I shouldn't have judged you, right? And they said, we don't give a shit that you judged us. You saved our lives, So anyway, yeah, but I felt bad for a long time after that, right? And so I never judge anybody.
Okay, Vicky. Okay, Danny. I got like little pieces of tape on the feathers. What are the 4 things you got to write on them so you know which one's which?
For what?
For like your 4 feathers.
For doing your spirit work?
Yeah.
Okay. Center one is you.
That would be that one. Me.
That's you. So that tethers you. That tethers you in where you are to your body, right?
All right.
That's you. The one in the top is your mind.
Got it.
Okay. The one in the bottom corner on the left is your body, and the one on the other side is your soul. Mind, body, soul.
That way, when I'm doing something like that, I know which one's which.
Yeah, and the reason you put the mind up there is so that your mind can be open to listen to your good spirits,